Hi everybody, this is Heather and this is Wednesday now. This is my day to tell you guys a little bit, and give my 2 cents. My phone sounds like a fairy. Okay, so the topic for today is whether people are born gay, or if basically when someone says if someone was to choose to be gay, it means that someone made them or someone has influenced them. But friends and close family members, my sister, I don't see that. I see that, we're born gay, and that's it. You're either born gay, you're born pansexual, you're born bisexual, you're born lesbian, you're born straight, you're born whatever you are. You got that when you were born. It's traits that you get through your genes, and that's it. And you can fake and live a straight life if you're really, gay or lesbian. People do have a choice to either be themselves or, basically live in the shadows. There's a lot of people I know that they don't come out, they don't say nothing, they are that way, but they just don't ever say anything. And it's really sad. Some people are so deadly scared to tell their parents, their friends, they're afraid of losing their friends, and that's a horrible thing. If you're born that way, people should accept you. People don't choose to be gay, they just are. I mean, for straight people, they don't understand because they're not gay, and most of them, well, not most of them, but a lot of them are against it, and I'm not sure why. I know it has to do with all their beliefs, but we're people too, and we want to love and give love and get love in return, and that's it. Nobody wants to pick a life where you get bashed and constantly contradicted on your life and how it's wrong the way you're living, and nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants to walk down the street holding hands with their lover and somebody looks at you like you're disgusting. Nobody wants to live a life like that. And people didn't choose it. They may love their life, but they don't want what comes with it. But they can't help it. It's how they were born. It's how they are. It's how their life is going to be forever. You wouldn't feel good if you went walking down the street and someone bashed you constantly. Not because of the way you look or what race you are, but just because of who you love. Because you love, they make fun of you. That should be the absolute last thing that somebody gets bashed for loving, for being themselves. It makes no sense. We shouldn't be bashed. I'm a pansexual. I love everybody. But really, they're born gay. That's who they are. And not you or anybody else can change that. You can have people that are what they say is gay converters, convert people, but they will always be gay. Always. You may change them and brainwash them and change them into whatever you're in the society is for normal, but they're always up here. They're always going to be gay. Sorry. If God didn't want gay people, He wouldn't have let us be gay. If there's a God up there, believe me, He will love you either way. Okay, so I asked a couple of my friends to make a short video and telling me their point of view of this question. So I thought I would share it with you guys. I want to tell Brandon and Eva and Derek, thank you so much for making me your video, and they really touched me, and I love you guys.
So hey guys, today we're going to answer the question whether we think gay people were born that way or if we think that they chose to be gay or not.
Well, in our opinions, we feel that they don't really make that choice because, you know, with the whole question, it doesn't really make sense when it's like a choice. Why would they choose something that's going to make them discriminated against? Like, obviously it's different just because people aren't used to it, but yeah, like, it's not a choice. Like, I think it's more of like what you feel. It's not like, oh, I'm going to choose to love that person, I'm going to choose to love that. It's more of like what you feel. It's like a connection between people.
Yeah, so basically, we think that you're pretty much born that way. You can find out later in life, like at age 16 or something, you know, oh, I like girls and stuff, or boys in his case, you know what I mean. But you know, it's definitely not a choice. You can't help the way you feel, you know. So I think born that way would be our answer, or mine at least.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like definitely not a choice. It's definitely a feeling, and then being born that way, it kind of, like, yeah, for some people, I'm sure they're like, they know, you know, from the beginning. Some people, they sometimes find out later. Like in my sexuality class, there's this woman who's been with guys her whole life. Told when she's 40, she realized how much she felt for women. Does she always feel that way? I mean, maybe not, but I guess it's just all depends on the person. But I guess between the two, it'd more likely be that they were born that way. So
yeah, so
yeah,
that's our answer. Hi guys.
Okay, do I think gays are born gay, or do I think it was a choice? My answer would be people don't choose to be gay or straight or bisexual or trans or pansexual, etc. It's how we're born. We're all born human beings. We're all born different. Each one of us is different. No matter if we're gay, straight, whatever, we're all different. It's just that people choose to accept different things. I don't know why someone would choose to be hated by ignorant people, and get shit for just loving someone who happens to be the same gender. Being trans, I would never choose to be this way. If I could magically make my head and my body match up, then I would do that in a heartbeat. I would never choose this life for myself or anyone, because it's a tough life. But I was born this way, so I'm going to embrace it any way I can, and I hope you do too.
I hope you loved my video, and I touched your heart, and if maybe you're out there and you thought differently, I hope after you watched my video that maybe you have a little bit more love towards the gay community. We're not trying to separate ourselves from you, or to us we are a whole. You're all the same. We're all trying to love, we're all trying to live, and we're all trying to just be ourselves. Bye.